Okay, so I just want to give you a quick rundown of what I have so far for the integration between Pro Workflow and T-Sheets. As you can see here, I have Pro Workflow open here, and I have T-Sheets open on this page, and I have no tasks yet in T-Sheets, no projects, no tasks, and the same for Pro Workflow, no anything. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and create a new project here, and I'll just choose a client and I'll name it QuickFlow, if I can spell, QuickFlow Project 1, and I will go ahead and just assign it to myself to dev. And I'm going to hit finish now, and we're going to give the integration just a second to run. As you can see, the project was created here, QuickFlow Project 1. And if I go over to T-Sheets and I refresh this, give it just 1 second, you see QuickFlow Project 1 has been created here. So I'll do something similar but for tasks. So on this project, I'm going to create a task. So if I go to New Task, and I'm going to put the task on QuickFlow Project 1 and hit Next. And I'm just going to call it QuickFlow Task 1. And again, I'll go ahead and just assign it to myself. QuickFlow Task 1. Go ahead and hit Finish. And you can see here that I created QuickFlow Task 1 on this project. So the nice thing about this integration is Pro Workflow does have webhooks. So as soon as something happens, it sends a message to QuickFlow. Pro Workflow sends a message to QuickFlow, which lets me know that a new project was created, a new task was created, and then the integration can run automatically based off of that. So I went ahead and I created a task, and so we're going to go back over to T-Sheets and take a look. And again, we have to refresh that. So now QuickFlow Project 1 now has that task, QuickFlow Task 1, as you can see here. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and I'll create a time entry for that task. So I'm going to add some time to that task. So we're going to choose that task. Let's see, QuickFlow Task 1. And I'm going to give it an hour worth of time from 12:49 a.m. to 1:49 a.m. And we're going to save. So I just added time to this task. Now T-Sheets does not have webhooks as I told you before. So essentially what I had to write was I had to write code to where periodically every few minutes my website will go and check T-Sheets, check their API to see if anything has changed, anything is new, since they don't offer those webhooks. And I can only do that periodically, every few minutes or so. So it'll take a couple minutes for that hour to go through, but we'll see. You'll see it get added automatically to that project, to that task. So let's just give it a look here. Let's see if anything has changed. Tasks, flow task 1. No time's been added yet, so let's just give it a minute. As a matter of fact, here, let me check. Let me check the logs, because the logs tell me when it actually runs, when that part runs. So let's just give it a second here. There you go. So now you can see that my manual webhook is running. And you should see a success message that it successfully went through in just a second. yeah, but I've actually really enjoyed I've really enjoyed building this integration for you. I definitely hope it provides some value for you, and I definitely hope that you know it helps you run your business, because I mean that's my goal. So um, okay, let's see if it went through yet. Um, let's go back to Pro Workflow and let's take another look. Not yet. Still waiting. Okay. Takes a little bit longer when you don't have webhooks. Takes a few minutes, but just know that it definitely will go through. There we go. So you see here the integration is being run. This integration is the one that says, "Oh hey, I got time added." Um, so I got time added in T-Sheets. So go ahead and add that time to a task in Pro Workflow. It was run successfully. So now if we go back to Pro Workflow and we go and we take a look at the time that's been added. So now you can see an hour has been added to this task, this quick flow task one. So you can see it here. So that's what I have so far. I also have a few things in here that I'm not showing yet because they still need to be tweaked a little bit. One of them is, when you delete a task or you delete a project, it'll also delete it from T-Sheets. I've got it working, but I still have to test it a little bit more and make sure it works perfectly. And the other thing that I'm still messing around with is employees assigning projects and tasks to employees. But I think as long as in Pro Workflow, when you create a project or you create a task, if I go to the project here, you can actually um, directly assign people when you create the task. So let's say I was to create a new task. If I was to create a new project here, and I just named it anything, right? And assign to, I can just directly from here, I can set who I want to assign it to. So that way, whenever you log time against it, it'll automatically log time against that person. So you don't have to worry about syncing it with T-Sheets exactly, because all you do is you go in T-Sheets, you log time against that task or that project, and it'll automatically it'll be logged against whatever person you have assigned to that particular project or task. So I don't think that would be too much of an issue. But yeah, so I hope you like what you see so far. I'll continue working at it on it for you, and I'll let you know as I progress.